What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Disney Pixar Cars diecast video on the NCAP Cars channel. And today, I'll be taking a look at the Chet Boxkaar hauler diecast from the 2025 diecast mainline. I am so excited to get into review of Chet here. I mean, he is probably one of the best re-releases of the 2020 so far, if I must say. Maybe almost the entire 2010s he could be accounted for as one of the best re-releases. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but all I know is that this guy is extremely amazing. He was first released back in 2010, a part of the whole entire Night Skyline series, and he after that was not released ever. At least in full hauler mode, he was released as just the semi-cab back in the Radiator Springs Classics for Toys R Us in, I think, 2016. But he was not released ever since then. And, of course, him and all the other Truckstop haulers have gotten extremely rare and extremely expensive. And people really never would have assumed that Mattel would go out of their way and re-release them, which is awesome, especially for this year. So, Chet Boxkaar, he was one of the ones I was not expecting. He was also one of the original ones that I never had. So, super glad to finally get the Vietnam variant of this guy, which might even be the superior variant of the two types. So, there he is, Chet Boxkaar, looking nice. I mean, he's amazing. Of course, they already re-released Gil. His case has yet to hit the United States. I know it already hit Europe, but it has to hit here. They did really re-release Cars 1 Mac, and then actually the day of recording this video, very recently, I was able to find the image and reveal the Jerry Recycled Batteries re-release for 2025. So, very exciting. He is probably the most popular out of all of the Truckstop haulers, and he is coming back this year. Amazing. I am just hoping that for later this year, depending on how many more hauler cases we have for 2025, and likely going into 2026, that we get the other three: Ben Crinkleshaft, Oliver Lightload, and Paul Valdez. I am just hoping that we can get those guys. Anyways, let's get straight into the review. That was kind of a longer intro than I usually do, so let's kind of get into it. Chet Boxkaar here, very awesome. He was one little Easter basket gifts from my parents, so of course thank you to both of them for snagging me this guy. He is just amazing. So very cool. I mean, unfortunately, you don't get to see the artwork of haulers anymore. I would have loved to see the artwork of Chet here, but I mean, so he's got the kind of Red Riders, Red Stadium background packaging for this. Very cool. Takes up a lot of the space there. On the back side, you get the stock image of him, which is basically just Chet with a Donna Pitts diecast for some reason. Very odd, very weird, but I mean, very cool regardless. So I do like that a lot. Made in Vietnam, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'll be right back with Chet all opened up. Alright guys, so here we got Chet Boxkaar all opened up and outside of the package, and this guy is just amazing. Now, this isn't even really a Vietnam variant video that I am releasing. It is just me reviewing a brand new car that I never got before. So, I mean, it's really cool to finally have Chet Boxkaar in the collection, and he literally does not disappoint. And I'm really happy. I mean, I've seen reviews of the original one and kind of compared him mentally with what the Vietnam version looks like here. Of course, there are differences, some smaller differences, but I mean, overall, I mean, this guy is a great diecast, and I am so happy to finally have. So we're gonna take a look at the, of course, semi-cab Chet himself, and then we'll look at his trailer afterwards. I already before recording, took these guys apart because I know sometimes it's a hassle having to get the trailer bed off of the actual character sometimes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So, Chet is a very cool car. I believe he is a Peterbilt, just like Jerry Recycled Batteries and Paul Valdez. So he does look quite amazing. Loving that look. I mean, overall, he's a really just basic background car, which just obviously makes him such a cool character. So you can see this is the only metal part of him is the entire front cab, except for the roof and mouthpiece here. So, of course, the cab has his little roof lights and everything. The sides got some cool painted designs in the bars and the window outline. You got the wheels, very, very nice, kind of like a dark metal rim color to that. These are, of course, the extruding rims, and then you got the more interior rims on the back for the other 8 wheels. So, very, very nice. He's got kind of like the little canisters on the side, whatever you call them. But very cool. Nice little detailing on those as well. Very reminiscent of the classic China kind of factory-made way of making these details, where it kind of looks more like paint swipes and stuff. So that's pretty cool to see back again like that. They're dirty all around it, so that's really, really cool. He does have the kind of like what are they called? The pipes in the back that release all the smoke and everything when driving. I guess these would technically be the exhaust pipes. Maybe, I'm not too sure. I'm not familiar enough with the make and model of Peterbilts or any of these big trailers or semi-cabs, I guess. But the coolest part is, of course, the front half, where he's got the nice angry expression looking right there in the mouth. Very, very nice. Kind of got a nice kind of film overlay to that, making it look all worn and dirty, resembling that of kind of like a stubby beard. He's got the grill up front. Very, very nice looking there. He's got the headlight areas. The Peterbilt logo is not painted in just like the China one, although it should be, but very cool. But then just the angry look in his eyes are just awesome. You can see you got the eyeliner now, making it look kind of more realistic in 3D. And yeah, it does not disappoint. This guy's cab is just amazing. He does got mud flaps and the license plate ML115, which is the commonly used license plate for a ton of cars characters. Alright, so now let's take a look at the cab itself. Very, very nice. I mean, it's awesome. I love this cab a lot. I just love the classic, just random background truck characters. Their cabs are always the coolest looking, more so than the Piston Cup ones, I'd probably say. But yeah, so you can see all nicely designed. The front half here has just got kind of like this big gold box area, whatever it may be called. You got some staining on the kind of very pale yellow, beige-ish type of color. So that's pretty cool. All around, you got the silver kind of trim to that all around here. So you can see the silver all about on the bottom and the top. So that's pretty cool. Very top of the roof just has a lot more of those staining designs. As you can see, let's get it to focus there. There we go. So yeah, just a lot of staining. Just adds a lot of character to the to Chet's diecast here. So this whole thing is all plastic. You got the wheels on the back, on the sides. Of course, on the little silver trim, you got some red and yellow paint lights, or I don't really know if they're really considered lights, but very cool stuff that even has some very slight dirt detailing to it as well. So I am liking that. And then, of course, you got the Monsters, Inc. Reference Easter egg here with the eye from, actually, Incredibles is the eye from, or yeah, the eye represents Incredibles, and then Inc. is like Monsters, Inc. So, Incredibles, Inc. is essentially what I was trying to say, but that's really cool. You got some of the staining blotches all around the bottom. Nice, real feel kind of textures on the cab. Blue stripes on both sides. And you got a bunch of the other small warning symbols. You got the trailer number, KZPU, whatever that may mean. This is all like truck talk or truck knowledge and whatnot. You got some other little small stickers right there. Check lug nuts, S2, S8, little sticker there. And then, of course, the opposite side is the very same, nothing too different there. But the very back is the nice trailer door, so that's pretty cool. This is all just a sticker piece, but it says I Ink, Incredibles Ink again. Bunch of little tiny details there. You got the truck number again with some more like verification numbers and weight and whatnot. Very, very nice. You got caution, wide right turns, which obviously for it being a big car, they have the really wide right turns. 29.9 high. All that good stuff. As well as you get in the same license plate, MM or ML115, some of the more tail lights and caution tape with some nice little scratches and details on it. Very, very cool. Really, really loving that a lot. I mean, the cab is just amazing. It all looks super, super cool. And yeah, it's... Oh. Now the backside does open up. So you can open this and you get a look on the inside, which is basically just a bunch of pallet boxes all stacked up on each other. Nicely detailed stuff. You got kind of the replicated metal and the little ramp on the end. So that's very, very cool. Love that. Door just opens up and you can move it right back in just like so. And I mean, that's amazing. I absolutely love it a lot. And we'll bring Chet back up here. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Base of the car, made in Vietnam by Mattel, the 361st day of 2024. So this guy was made over 4 months ago, and we are just now getting our hands on him. So just putting the trailer back on him. Wow, very, very awesome. Chet here just looks amazing. I absolutely love this guy a lot. I just love him. So yeah, anyways, that is likely going to do it for today's review of Chet Boxkaar. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.